Hi nail friends, in today's video I'm going to be using this Bellavena mini gel tip kit, and they are just jelly tips, the full extensions. And if you've been following my channel, you know that on my left hand I always have the full coverage nail extensions on my nails, so I'm really excited to bring this one to you. The cost of it is super affordable as well, so if you've been looking at any of the other more expensive kits, look into this one. I have a coupon code down below also. Bellavena is actually, I believe it's a sister company to Double Dip, so you can check that out. But it comes with your gel, these cute gems, your tips, and then this cute little lamp that works really, really well. But I mess up on my pinky, but I'll explain that to you. But here are the instructions. I said do. Okay, I'm immature. I do end up doing some steps that the instructions don't say, but I've been wearing these jelly type kit nails on my left hand for 6 months or more, and I can get them to stay. Like I said, I've had these for well over a month on my left hand, and they're still staying as they grow out. I just will backfill with builder gel because I absolutely hate shaping nails. It is, I don't like it. It is such a pain to do. It takes such a long time. In the instructions, it actually does not say that you need to etch the inside of the nails, but I highly recommend doing this. Gel doesn't stick good to smooth surfaces, so taking your e-file and just roughing up the inside of that nail, it's going to let it adhere to your actual nail bed better. It's an extra step, but I strongly suggest it. Like I said, I've had the ones on my left hand on for a long time. You can tell they're discolored. They need redone. I personally choose to lightly buff the shiny off of the top of my nail. Some people don't, personal preference. And then I'm just going to take some rubbing alcohol, clean off all of the nail filings on my nail. And these do not come with this kit, but I highly recommend that you use a dehydrator and a primer. The ones that I'm using here are from Apres, and I always do 2 coats of the dehydrator, and then I will do 1 coat of the primer and just let them dry before I proceed on with the next step. I just really think that this helps the longevity of your nails. Also, make sure you prep your nails correctly. I forgot to say this in the beginning of my video. I have a full video on how I get rid of invisible cuticle and all of that. I'm going to leave it linked up in the right hand corner in the cards, and make sure you check that out. You want to make sure that you get all of the cuticle off of your nails so that you don't have any kind of lifting. So here I am just applying the primer to all of my nails. I let that dry for maybe like 30 to 40 seconds. And this next step that I do also was not included in the directions. A form of this was included, but not the way that I'm doing it. So they said to take the 4-in-1 gel that they include, put some of it down on your nail, and then fill the cavity of the nail extension and then push that down on your nail. This is me just reading the instructions again. I actually am going to do a thin layer of this on my natural nail, and then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. This is just going to leave a sticky layer on your nail, but it's also going to not put a ton of product on your nail when you're pushing down that nail extension, because you're going to have that, you know, the extra gel inside of the tip. So if you have some already on your nail that's wet and you push that down, it's gonna like come out the sides. At least that's what I have found over all my months of using these types of tips. So I'm just gonna do a layer of that and then cure for 30 seconds, and then we'll proceed to the instructions that they say. So for this part, you're just gonna take some of that 4-in-1 gel and you're gonna fill the cavity of that nail. This is going to be a trial and error type thing. The first time that I did extensions like this, I had that gel push like almost clear out to the tip of the fake nail. Like I put way too much. So it's just going to be a learning curve. So as you can see, I ended up putting that mini lamp to my right hand side. I thought that I could put my nail, like kind of go in front of myself and then go underneath of that lamp. And what happened was I couldn't get it turned on, first of all. And then second of all, I kept having to lift it off and put it back on, which then caused me to get a couple of air bubbles, which you're gonna see right here. So in this next clip right here, you'll see I put the lamp in front of me and I turn it on before I put the extension on my nail. And this was a lot easier to do it this way. I did find that I had a little bit of a burning sensation with this gel, so just a heads up on that. I also want to apologize. I don't know what happened. I was filming where I took my e-file and went around my cuticle area just to blend in that tip with my cuticle line and to get rid of any gel that may have spilled out. And my phone completely shut off and it didn't save the video. And I am so sorry about that. But I literally did the same exact thing that I do when I am dipping my nails. And I have that in a lot of my other videos. On Sunday, this past Sunday, my Paramount video that I did, actually, I use my e-file in there and you can see how I go around my cuticle area. So I did leave this filing part in there, but I'm so sorry I did not get that blending in the cuticle area part on there for you guys. Then when I'm done with that, I'm just taking my rubbing alcohol and I'm going to clean off all of those nail filings. I personally am going to finish mine off with a gel top coat, and that is just because I use Peel Base, and Peel Base works a lot better if you have a smooth surface to work with. But if you are planning to file off an e-file or however you do it, you can just skip adding the gel top coat and your nails are good to go. As you can see, my left hand, it's still going strong, but man, it is discolored and all of that because I've had those on for so long. But I just wanted to show you that. I hope this video was helpful. I think this kit is very, very, very good. The nails are very sturdy. And they're holding up beautifully. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.